Hello everyone, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. Last time we had a fight with some mud mephits and some wood woads, I think? Some kind of name like that. And Astarion got very injured in running water. Many of us are sick and nauseated, but we have escaped that swamp, and we are now free to leave and roam the lands once again. The first thing I'm going to do before we carry on anywhere else is Gale does not have many first level spell slots left, but has plenty of second level spell slots. So I think regaining 2 first level spell slots is a wise move with Arcane Recovery. Shadowheart is actually still pretty well equipped. Andrew has got plenty going on, and Astarion's doing quite well as well. So apart from these varied effects that are currently ailing us, that I believe I tried to use Lesser Restoration on, and it did not work for the sickened condition. We are just going to have to tread slightly more carefully until we can hopefully take a long rest and be rid of those conditions, because we just took a long rest and it didn't seem to help all that much. Going back to our map, we can see we have the goblin camp out to the west, this hideout up here to the northwest, some things still going on in the Druid's Grove, and otherwise just a couple of pockets of mystery and confusion. But we're finished down here in the bog, and so I think with all of the things that we've collected, do we have much stuff really? It's just mostly potions and herbs and stuff. Most of our weapons we put down at camp for selling later. Should someone be wearing this Ever-Seeing Eye? Probably, if they have the capacity for it. Protect from evil and good, level 1 abjuration spell. Well, I don't think Gale is wearing anything in that slot, so let's see if he can take it. He can, and there appears protection from evil and good. It's not a wizard spell, but he can cast it with that magic item, so since nobody else is going to be using it in that slot, we'll keep that there. And now it's just like a quiet walk through the forest. I'm not really sure what's next for the party. Obviously, a long rest is going to be needed at some point, because we are injured and running on bad conditions, literal status conditions. But otherwise, it looks like we're running out of plot threads to pick up. Let's hide completed stuff. There's still plenty of stuff here apparently. So we've got the personal quests of the heroes. Now, as I understand it from looking at forums and things, there are many quests and scenes that happen when you take long rests at camp, and due to the limitation I have on only having food and water required to long rest, and only long resting when we have those resources, we've not been spamming long rests. So some of that stuff might be missed on this run, something to do another time. There is this masterwork weapon. We need Susa trees in the Underdark to get that. Unfortunately, the route into the Underdark that we found with Andrew as a badger didn't seem to be one that we could accommodate for the rest of the party, so we're going to need to find another way in. I suspect that the way that we found might have been the way out of the dungeon, and we kind of shoehorned our way the wrong way round. But we couldn't get the rest of the party in, so we can't do that yet. The Sacred Idol is with the Druids. That's part of the Druids versus Goblins plot that we've been uncovering. The missing shipment we found, and I think we maged hand punched it into the ground. But we can meet with these roguish associates to see what they're doing. We've just found a note about Karga, that they are in league with the Shadow Druids. I have no idea where the Grand Duke is. I've not seen this quest in any of my previous run-throughs, so I don't know where this is, if it's in the goblin camp out west or somewhere else, and the rest relates to our main quest line. So, is there anything little we can do before we long rest again already? Because we only just long rested. I guess we'll come up to this hideout and see if there's anything to be done up there, because the goblin stuff and the druid stuff seems to be like it might be kind of the finale of the content, and so we'll possibly save that stuff for last. So I will save you watching the walk, but I'm going to move over northwest back to where that burning building was. I'll see you in an instant. And so here we are, returned back to the flaming mansion. Things don't seem to have smouldered here quite yet. Everything still seems to be quite ablaze. But we are interested more so in what's going on past here. My only fear is that Astarion is currently on 1 HP. And so if we're not very careful making this walk, he could suddenly find himself going down in the fires over and over again. But we'll stick to the left. And we've managed to squeeze through. A sweet key, polished with the engraved letters WR. I don't know if that's for something back in the burning hotel, but I'm not one to try and find out right now. Let's just do a cursory look of the behinds of things. You never know what secrets passive checks might give you. And you know me, I'm always going to try and hoard just a little bit of food that we find. I still can't believe how easy this all might have been had we have been able to just eat food at every available convenience to us, because it's very abundant and heals you just as well as healing potions do, I believe. So there's a blocked off door here. Dead ox. I presume that Shadowheart can't cast Speak with the Dead for an ox. What about this raider? Oh, hello. This was unexpected.
The ox tenses, horns lowered in your direction.
Oh boy. Animal handling, please, Shadowheart. You're a wise one.
His hide twitches, every muscle primed to bolt. He's terrified.
Let's hold our hands up peacefully. We don't want to anger a nice cow. Good rolls.
The ox calms. His tail swishes a satisfied arc.
Where is this? Oh, there he is. Andrew. We have not long rested yet. We're probably going to, because of the amount of health we have lost. So let's take this opportunity to wild shape into a cow-ish creature. And see if we can't have a nice conversation with the cow.
You're not one of them.
It's alright. What happened here?
An attack. Monsters. Little ones and taller ones. They took the shiny one. He killed many.
The camera is loving this angle. Did you kill the goblin in the stable? Or did you know the dead ox outside?
He was the biggest. Now I'm the biggest. Yes, It was screaming, waving around its metal. I made him stop screaming.
Well, we sure learned a whole lot there. Is there anything else of interest in this space? It seems not. Let's have Shadowheart just have a quick poke at these boxes. Nope. So it looks like it's going to be the blocked off door. And I'm going to guess, I can see a dot there for a Salazon. But if it's barricaded from the outside, that means somebody barricaded him in rather than him barricading himself in. Regardless, with our terrible health, we are going to have a quick short rest. It's a shame Astarion... He can bite the cow. Is he going to heal from this? Because if he does, this would be really cool. No, but we've gained the poisoned condition. Why do these things keep happening to us? Well, we've learned don't bite cows, I guess. At least not long dead ones. Okay, let's take a short rest. Reasonable amount of healing. Shadowheart. We have a couple of second level spells still. Prayer of Healing. It's a little excessive. Astarion, just have an extra health potion. We've got plenty. That's the big ones. Where's the little ones? There you go. 21 of 31. Alright, and then do a sneak. Shadowheart. Blessing of the Trickster for Astarion. Hopefully that might cancel out some of this nausea. Not the nausea. That's not his problem. That's Andrew's problem. Regardless. Excuse me, Astarion. Let's go see what's behind door number 1.
This is the spot Rugen marked. Doesn't look like much.
Who's Rugen? Was that the person we met in the caves, perhaps? Okay. Oil barrel. Wooden barrel. Wooden barrel. And a person and 7 barrels of fire wine. Now, I'm not a chemist, nor did I design the game. But 7 barrels of fire wine seems like a bad time. Can we, very quietly, just start moving this out? Now, don't shoot it. That's what I don't want you to do. Pick up. Right. I'm sure that's really heavy. How heavy is that? 20. Well, we can pick up 4 of those. If I accidentally shoot one here, I'm going to be so mad. Yeah, let's get that stuff out of here, because it just looks so suspicious. And after 41 episodes, I'm not inclined to get myself killed over a ridiculous explosion. Alright, that one the guy seems to be actively looking at. There's an oil barrel there. We know that's going to cause us issues for surface effects. Gale, you don't have darkness or fog cloud prepared, but do you have any scrolls of fog cloud or anything? I'm probably just being paranoid. We don't. The other option would be to set off the explosion ourselves from the outside, but that seems needlessly aggressive. So we're not currently suffering from disadvantage on our checks. So we can try and sneak on by here. It says we are lightly obscured. Still lightly obscured. Oh, I guess half the roof is missing, perhaps? That's not going to help us. Alright, let's start sneaking by. Good. Who's making secret checks? Is there any fire wine back here? No, just crates and stuff. Why is he hiding in the back? Oh, there you go. Some kind of hatch. Desks, more random clutter. Let's see if they're... It's level 4, but they've only got 12 hit points, which also seems suspect. Engraved key, gold, and a dagger. I mean, I'll take the key. I'm not worth trying to take 9 gold. I passed my check. Why is he being all suspect? Biting a creature does not break stealth. Okay, now I'm really confused. Oh boy. This is not how I thought this would go. I assure you I've committed no crime. Oh god. Deception? Oh, this will be fine. Astarion's a cheeky boy. Okay, you got me. Okay. Well, we rolled a 21 on our initiative, and they didn't. So, let's start with a bonus action vampire bite. Astarion is happy. +1 to attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks until our next rest. And then with our main hand action, just finish him off. Well, I don't know if that was how that was supposed to go, but we have a key now. I don't want his robes. I'll take his gold and his weapon. And assuming that this place isn't rigged to blow, we can bring the rest of the party in. What I'll do is I'll bring everybody else in, pick up any of the interesting loot I find in here, and then we will recap before seeing what's under this hatch next time. 1 second. So, we found nothing as Astarion, so we'll bring the rest of the party in, pop them all together, wander back over to this trapdoor that I presume is locked. It doesn't say that it's locked, it just says that it's a hatch. But we will investigate what is downstairs next time on Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.